the city of brotherly love. MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Philadelphia Phillies.
Now, your 2021
It's Phillies baseball next on the show.
Philadelphia Phillies.
Robin Roberts will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
So here is Ozzie Smith. He will lead this one off today. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Temperature about what you'd expect for this time of year, 56 degrees at first pitch. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
I got the count 2-2.
Heading out towards shallow right. Harper is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Got it second.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
At the plate now, Lou Brock. 1-0 the count. One out, nobody on. And it's 1-1 to Brock.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Bare-handed pickup. The 1-2 pitch. The bouncer to the left side, reined in, and there's out number 2.
The right fielder, Michael Lee.
Next to stand in is Michael Lee, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First offering. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Just getting started here in Philly. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Cardinals. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Adam Wainwright is on the mound for the Cardinals. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
Ready now is Richie Ashburn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Ashburn.
Now the pitch.
Hey.
Dan Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Now the 1-0. Segura is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit. But he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Mike Schmidt will be next. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
That is good. The third baseman, Mike.
Now at the plate, Mike Schmidt. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First things first, here's a throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. First pitch coming from Wainwright.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
He's set. Now the pitch. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Segura, base runner at first with 1 out. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2.
Nope, that's the ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
Seared down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Harper.
Up next, Bryce Harper, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. And he misses with it, 1-1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Here's the 1-1. Fooled with the curveball there.
One ball,
and it's strike 2.
2 strikes.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
That's ball 2.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in his at bat.
It's 0-2. Here it is. Hit in the air to straightaway center. O'Neill waits on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now into the box, Mark Maguire.
For the Cardinals, the first baseman, Mark Maguire.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Into the box, Yadier Molina. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The batting average down in the low 210s. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. The 1-0 home. It is in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 5th, the center fielder, number 27.
Next to bat for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. Now the pitch. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Inside corner called a strike. 1-2.
Yeah, you take a look at that 2-seamer right there. Sinker had nasty downward plane on that ball. That thing must have gone down at least 6 inches.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. last half of the second set to go. And
for
stepping
the
up
Phillies,
is the shortstop, Jimmy
the
Rollins.
shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Now a
Ball
changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Ball one, no strike.
Ball and a strike. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here comes the 1-2. And another foul ball. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball right side. Scooped up, and the toss goes to Wainwright at the bag for the out.
Batting fifth,
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand. And not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
Shane Victorino is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Two and 0 to the Phillies center fielder. Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Popped up. Arenado is camped under this one. 2 gone.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Wow,
Batting
I'm
it.
not sure how,
The catcher,
but it looks like he didn't even
Andrew.
touch this thing. Might have been thinking
Yeah.
about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
To the plate now, Andrew Knapp.
Counts
As he'll
1-0.
take a look at ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 delivery. Bottom of the second here with no score. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Hoskins, the runner at first with 2 gone. Again, another foul ball. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the pitch. Arenado, former Colorado Rocky. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected. I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Fouled away. Now another 1-2.
That's a ball.
This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Edmond.
That brings in Tommy Edmond as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
In for strike 2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2.
Okay.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 50, Adam.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Adam Wainwright. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Inside with the breaking ball, 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Here it comes, 2-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Now the 3-0 offering finds the zone, strike 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
None out, runners at first and second. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Payoff pitch home. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Schmidt. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Outside.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Hit down the line at first. Hoskins has it. One there. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
A base is loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Into the box now, Lou Brock, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set, the 0-1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
The right fielder, number 8.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. In now, Michael Lee, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. The 0-1 pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1
Use
strike.
the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Brock leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit. Brock blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and no one left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Phillies nothing. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Robin Roberts, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First pitch coming from Wainwright.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. A 1 ball, 2 strike count to the Phillies pitcher. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. Now here it comes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Lee is there, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 1, Richie.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Richie Ashburn. Grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Grounded weakly toward third. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Gene
Segura standing in. Drew a base on balls his first time up. Now the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Schmidt is there. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail in this one 3-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off the St. Louis.
Stepping up is Mark Maguire. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Now the 1-0. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And both of these guys will get it up to over 90, as you can see. 94 for one, 91 for the other. So next to bat will be Yadier Molina. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now the first pitch.
Hey.
Molina is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a 17-year big league vet, so I think you could say he's just about seen it all.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this: you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Ashburn retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They lead it 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt.
Mike Schmidt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball inside.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
No strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And it's fouled away.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Popped him up. Maguire has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The right fielder, number 3, Ryan Harper.
So bases are empty with one gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Yeah.
Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
you have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Harper is retired. 2 down now.
Batter number 11.
2 are gone in the Philly fourth. And that'll bring in Jimmy Rollins. First pitch of the AB on its way. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Swung on and hit on the ground at the Wizard. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. Still down 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado. First offering. Lifted in the air to center. Victorino's there to make the catch for out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Tommy Edmond.
Digging in next, Tommy Edmond, who came around to score last time after reaching on an error. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
The 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Line, but speared on a hop. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Next to hit is Adam Wainwright. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Now here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Phillies nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today, and while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The batter will be Shane Victorino. Leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And a slow curveball in there for strike two. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. That's a strike to throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
That throw wasn't on the money from the catcher that time, but he did have a lot behind it. His good arm made up for it, and he nabs him trying to take second.
Bases are empty, one man out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Standing in now, Andrew Knapp. And the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
High fly ball out to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Phillies go down quietly there. They trail it here 3-0. Schmidt 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
The shortstop, Ozzie.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Inside, ball
A couple
one.
of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. There's Segura. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
At the plate, Lou Brock. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ball 1.
That pitch is out.
1 out, nobody on. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped a base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Next to dig in, Michael Lee. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the ditch. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Now the 2-0 home. 2-1 now. A bullet to first base. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Cards lead it 3-0. Andrew McCutcheon is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Andrew McCutcheon.
First offering on its way. Back up the middle. And the Phillies are into the hit column.
Hey, Dero, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock. Hopefully the pass to the baton mentality goes into effect, and he gets some offense.
Stepping in now, Richie Ashburn. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. McCutcheon on at first, nobody out. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. One 1-0 count. Here it is. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. The second for one. On to first to complete the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting everything.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. They trail in this one 3-0. Sam Coonrod is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 54, Sam Coonrod.
7th inning ready to roll, and next will be the fleet-footed first baseman, Mark Maguire. Here it comes. As he rips it on the ground to second. Segura has it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Next up, Yadier Molina flew out last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Tyler O'Neill. Popped him up. Rollins is under it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. But they lead it 3-0. Now to the plate, Mike Schmidt. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright.
The third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
First pitch on the way.
Ball. Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
That evens it up 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Now the 2-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. The 3-1. Fouled away. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up Bryce Harper. From the belt, the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is O'Neill. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop, Jimmy.
Here comes Jimmy Rollins. First pitch coming from Wainwright.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
This is on the ground over to first. There's one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Phillies go down quietly there. Still down 3-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. Hoskins into foul territory, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And he fouls this one off. This is on the ground over to first. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. It's been a low-scoring affair. 3-0 our score as we show you the numbers for our 2 starters to this point in the contest. So now to the plate, Tommy Edmond, who bounced out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
That's wide. 2-0. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Here's the pitch. One out, nobody on. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Adam Wainwright. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. He'll get it into second.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie Schmidt.
In now, Ozzie Smith, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On the ground to the right side. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Giovanni Gallegos is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Giovanni Gallegos.
Now at the plate is Shane Victorino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, Shane Victorino.
First pitch on its way. Now the bunt attempt hits him here. But they're going to say he offered at it. And that's the first strike. And it's fouled away. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Fouled off. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Cardinals are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
A brilliant performance, Matty V. As a manager and a pitching coach, all you can ask for is your pitchers to be rock solid, and he was in this one, only allowing 1 hit.
Standing in now, Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. Gallegos has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. High that time with the slider taken for a ball.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now to the plate, here is Andrew Knapp. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First delivery to him as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-0. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
The pitcher, number 54.
JT Realmuto will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 10, JT Realmuto.
He's set. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Now is off of first with 2 away. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Phillies strand 1. They trail it here 3-0. David Hale enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
David Hale.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Lou Brock. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Fastball called. Strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box now, Michael Lee just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Down and away, ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping in once again is Maguire. He bounced out last time up. Now here's the first offering.
Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's inside. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Stepping in now, Yadier Molina. She'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is line hard to deep left. Ashburn able to track it down for the 3rd out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Nothing further in the Cardinal ninth. One last shot now for Philadelphia. They trail here 3-0. Bruce Sutter enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 42, Bruce Sutter.
Now to bat, Richie Ashburn. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup.
Richie.
Not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Counts even, a ball and a strike to Ashburn. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. This will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
To the plate now, Gene Segura. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch.
That's ball 3.
job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another full count pitch home. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Now at the plate here is Mike Schmidt. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the belt, the pitch, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Well, you credit Adam Wainwright with the victory, barring any late turnaround here. Segura, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Brock looks up. Adios, pelota. So a 2-run shot to left center as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper.
Ball that time.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. Solo shot to right center as it's now a 3-all ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Young Kim is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the 9th and send this one into extra innings. So now to the plate, Jimmy Rollins. As he takes a bold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He was a double play victim last time around. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 3 runs already home here. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And that one yanked just foul. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 1-2. This one skied out toward right. Lee is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 8, Victorino.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Shane Victorino. No hits to this point. Now here's the first offering.
Oh, that's upstairs.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. One 0 pitch coming. Popped up. Maguire waits on it. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. So hold everything as they catch lightning in a bottle here in the bottom of inning number 9 and come back to tie this ball game. 10th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. We are into extra innings, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Tyler O'Neill. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. Ashburn is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field. But
Stan Musial will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 6, Stan Musial.
Indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Harrison Bader will come on now and pinch run here. So now into the box is Tommy Edmond. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. The 1-0. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Oh, that's out.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Molina on second. Bader at first. One gone. And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded to third. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. A chance to win it now as we head to the bottom of the 10th. Still tied. Matt Harper has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 13.
Now it'll be Rhys Hoskins, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out.
catcher,
Reese
number 5.
Hoskins is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Yeah.
Next, it'll be Andrew Knapp. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Possible game winners at second base here with one away. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back. The 0-1. Popped up. Molina over to his right. 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 41, David Hale.
Alec Bohm will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Alec Bohm.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. One and 0. Here it is.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. In there, 2-1.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. O'Neill waits on it. He makes the catch, and the winning run is left stranded. Phillies strand 1. The score remains tied at 3-3. Ranger Suarez takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 55.
Paul Goldschmidt is going to grab a bat now, so he'll be asked to get things started in the top half of the 11th. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strikes.
The 1-0.
Ball down.
Pickoff move to second, and he just manages to get his hand in. Now the 2-0. Ball 3, 3-0. The 3-0. And that's finally over for a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 3-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Schmidt.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Schmidt. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Fouled off. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the 1-2 pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Has a look. Now the pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
In now, Lou Brock. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Edmond heads for the plate. Now a long throw home. He's safe at the plate. They've broken through to take the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You just get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with guys in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Here it comes. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Segura for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Cards forced to settle for 1. Andrew Miller takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th.
Andrew Miller.
So stepping in is Richie Ashburn. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second.
Richie. Ashburn.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is O'Neill, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. Suarez is digging for home. The tag, and he's safe. It's a 4-4 game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up. That comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
At the plate, Gene Segura. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. Breaking for third. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
What's that saying? You play to win the game? Well, that was a big roll of the dice to steal third. But it looks pretty genius now that it worked out. Now they just need to execute at the plate and get that go-ahead run home.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
So the next to bat will be Mike Schmidt, and he has a great opportunity to win it here. Winning run at third base, nobody out. And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the horse at the plate.
Number 3, Ryan.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's 1 for 3. Here's the first pitch.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
If you're hitting in this situation, you have to look one spot, and that is all. This guy is really scuffling out on the mound. The bases are loaded. 2-0 count. He's all over the place. One spot. If it's not there, you have to take.
And he chases after ball 3, and instead it's 2-1.
I'm not going to lie. I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
Hard hit ball to second. And that'll get through into right. As he comes up in the clutch, it's a base hit. And they're going to walk off here with a 5-4 win.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Philadelphia used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Ranger Suarez claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 5 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For St. Louis, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.